Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And for today, I have a very interesting thing for you guys here on the channel. So, before we get started, I definitely do want to take the time to thank each and every single one of you for being a part of the channel, and for everyone else who subscribed to the channel as well. Big thank you to that as well. Also, huge shout out to all my viewers. You guys are phenomenal. I definitely do appreciate all the views and so forth. So, I do have chats open if anybody would like to jump into the chats. So the biggest question about the biggest question is, what should you do if you lose internet connection on your PC? It's very simple. Go into your computer, go back to your home screen, unplug your device that's connected or disconnect that, power off that device for about 15 seconds, and then power it back up. That should basically do a full, this should do an internet reset. So therefore it will automatically reset your whole entire internet program. So after 15 seconds, if you are on a Wi-Fi box like this, just take the battery out for about 15 seconds, put your battery back in, power it back up, and try to reconnect to the internet. If your connection is successful, you're going to have to re-enter your password, because it's basically going to require a password for that internet to reboot. So you're basically going to have to reset your whole entire internet your network settings and all the above. So once you do that and you get reconnected, you should be good to go. And if you'd like to know exactly how to do that, I have a link down in this, I have a link in the description below. Feel free to check that out. I promise you, you guys probably will not regret this, because I don't believe in giving false information of any type whatsoever. And if there's something that I may be missing here on the channel, on the live stream, feel free to let me know. Drop a comment over here in the chats, even though my chats are open for anyone who'd like to jump in. And if you're still having issues with that as well, you might want to consider resetting your computer, back doing a hard reset on your computer. So basically restoring it back to its factory original settings from the day that you got the computer new. But if you have personal files and stuff like that, be sure to back up all your files, your PDAs, your photos, your music, videos, anything like that. Definitely be sure to back up your computer before you do that, because if not, you're going to lose everything. So during the time of the initial hard reset, it's going to give you an option to keep your personal files. So what that's going to do is that's basically going to reset all the systematic files all the way back to its original standard defaults, factory defaults, that is. And also, if and when you do that, it's probably going to take at least 45 minutes to roughly about an hour, give or take. So depending on your computer, depending on how many programs, or not programs, how many updates and stuff that you have, always be sure to keep your computer up to date. Keep your your BIOS automatically update themselves. You don't have to worry about your UEFI, because it's kind of like a modern version of your BIOS. It's basically biometrics for your computer. So you don't really have to worry about all that. Just make sure that your computer is completely up to date. All your software, your hardware, etc., and keep everything fully functional. Because this morning I had to literally factory reset my computer. I was not a happy camper. because there were some things that I could not, in fact, get back. So I had to reinstall it, all this, that, and the other. And it was a tragic night. It was just basically a nightmare. So, but from time to time, it does, from time to time, if you want to keep your computer fresh, you want to keep all your files and stuff running fresh and eliminate any type of minor discrepancy, definitely factory reset your computer because that will definitely help you out in the long run. And if this live stream does in fact help you out, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications so you'll be notified each and every single time I live stream. Because I do upload videos 3 times a week. That's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there are times that I will be on probably as late as 10:30, depending on how many people I have in chat. So, speaking of, I don't really see very many people. I don't see anybody in the chats just yet. So, I'm going to wait a little while for that. But anyway, it is what it is. So, again, definitely be sure to keep your computer up to date. Your BIOS, you don't have to worry about that. Your UEFI, you don't have to worry about that either. Like I said, that's pretty much a modernized version of your biometrics for your computer. Definitely do run a disk, or definitely do run a AV test, and also check your hard drive for updates as well. And there is something that I did in fact leave out, and I definitely do want to apologize about that now that I come to think about it. If your internet is consistently dropping, you might want to update your internet Wi-Fi drive, or your internet driver that pushes your internet, because you got a lot of components in your PC that likes to try to talk to your CPU, and all that information goes from your CPU back out to your internet. So there's different slots for different types of components in your computer. So there you have it. You might want to try to do an internet driver update. That might also be very helpful. And if you guys are in fact running a um, Wi-Fi home, or if you guys have home internet, you can also try to raise that box up to like 6 feet. That should possibly help with your internet connection as well. Or even try to move it closer to a window. That would probably be about your best bet. So hopefully everything does in fact work fantastically for you. If it does, fantastic. Let me know if it does happen to work out for you and it works out a lot better than what you had before. Let me know in the comments down below, or feel free to drop a comment over here in the chats. So this is basically PC tech for today, guys and gals, for everyone who's listening in. So that's definitely one thing you really want to make sure that you keep your drivers and stuff up to date as well, because that can actually cause havoc on your PC. So say for instance, if you're on and all of a sudden your internet just bottoms out, just drops completely, check your drivers. You can manually install those, or another way to do that too, guys. Let me show you another way how to do that. So I'm basically going to shrink this footage down here. I got to move this to the right side of my screen. Hang on just a second. Let me get this. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. So when you happen to do this, come down here to this little guy right here, your Windows icon, right click, then go up to Device Manager. Once you find that, click on that. That's going to take you to another page. You can blow that page up, make it bigger if you want. Then you're going to look for where it says display adapters. Or no, not display adapters. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Let me back up. Sorry, guys. Wrong, wrong, wrong section. You want to go to internet connections. So you definitely want to go here, left click. And right now I'm actually fully connected. I have a good solid connection there. Now, if you want to check your internet speed and stuff like that, definitely do a speed test. Come down here to the very bottom. It says you're going to start up here at the very top where it says Ethernet. That is basically like your Earthlink, and then you have your standard dial-up internet that goes to the back of the modem of your PC. Now, if you want to run a speed test, I definitely do recommend this. Run your speed test. That's going to open a page right here for you. And you're going to take your arrow here and click on that centerpiece right there. And right now I'm at like over 300 and something, 300 and something 0.7, almost about 300 megabits per second. So this is basically doing a megabits per second. So this right here dialed out at 288.65 megabits per second. And now it's this is pretty much where it's at. I have a very fast internet speed, guys. So sorry about that, guys. I had clicked the wrong button. I had left I left the stream for just a moment. I was able to log back in. But as soon as you do all that, guys, check your internet speed, check everything else. And if you're having issues with your internet speed, contact your provider. Because there's a lot of things that could be intercepting your internet performance. Like per se, even if you have so much as a mirror sitting right next to it, that could also intercept your internet connection and your Wi-Fi speeds and stuff like that. So always be sure to keep um, your your home Wi-Fi system away from mirrors and stuff like that. So therefore, that does not interrupt the signal, because there's a lot of things that could happen in between here and there, because that could potentially reflect that could actually reflect some of the imaging from one spot down to another, and it could just pretty much put your internet all over the place. So if you do have mirrors and stuff like that, or if you have anything that might be shiny or something, definitely keep that definitely keep those away from your router, because that could, like I said, interfere a lot with your internet connection. So definitely do run a speed test. I highly suggest it. And if worse come to worse, you can also troubleshoot that too and find out exactly what's going on. Because more than likely, when you run a troubleshooter, That's basically gonna it's basically gonna give you a diagnosis or diagnostic. It's not a diagnostic report. It's basically gonna diagnose the issue, or not diagnostic. I'm sorry. Once you once you troubleshoot everything, you might want to consider running a diagnostics. Once you run your diagnostics, those are two separate entities, by the way. So mistakes were made, guys. I definitely own that one. So if and when you do run the troubleshooter, nothing comes back on that, then try to run a diagnostics separate. And once something comes back, it's either going to tell you that it either passed or something's not connecting. If it's not connecting, check your drivers. Definitely keep those up to date. So the more you know, the more you grow. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do here on this channel, guys. I definitely do appreciate the fact. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and so forth. That really does help go to support the channel, and I would forever be in your debts. And just know for the records, guys, all new subs do in fact get a shout out at the very beginning of the live stream and at the very ending of the same live stream. So you won't get only just one shout out, you get two shout outs for one live stream. So that's a 2 for 1. And by the way, if you're wondering, yes, I do have my coffee. And ooh, I made that this morning. If you guys aren't used to drinking strong coffee, I don't suggest it. But it will take you a little bit of time to get used to. Trust me when I tell you this. Past experience, I've learned that the hard way. Mm, that's some good ass coffee. So, anyway, guys, definitely do make sure that everything is running consistent. You don't want to have any minor discrepancies or anything running with your internet. Make sure that you have the full connection. Make sure that your signal is at its prime. Make sure that it's at its peak. Sometimes you might notice a fluctuation in your signal, either from your box, your home internet system, or your wireless Wi-Fi connection. But also, you can run a direct connection to that and connect that directly into your router. So therefore, you'll be able to extend your Wi-Fi connections. So just something to think about for future reference. And if you're still having issues with your connections, then it would, if you went back and did a hard reset known as a factory reset and you're still having issues with that, that means that it could be something internal, and it could be something as a simple fix, maybe a slight bit of a loose connection. Check your connections first before, oh, excuse me. Check your connections, make sure they're solid, make sure that everything is snug, because that will also have an impact on your internet connection as well. Now for the driver updates, I'll show you guys exactly how to do that. Sorry, I hit the wrong button once again. I got to stop doing that. So let me turn my camera around so you guys can actually see this a little bit better. Because it would help if I had the camera angled at exactly what it is that I'm doing. So then you guys will actually know what to do if you need to update your drivers. So again, I'm going to shrink that footage down a little bit. So down here, right where the start button is, right click. Then you're going to go up to where it says Device Manager. And that right there will be this guy right here. So once you open up your Device Manager, this will also update your graphics card. You'll go up here to where it says Display Adapters. There's a little arrow off to the left side of that. Click on that. Then that's going to give you your graphics card information. Right click that. Update driver. Click there. Search automatically for drivers. Click that. And then search for updated drivers on Windows Update. Click that there. This is going to take you directly to your Windows Update. So when you install all of this stuff here, what that's going to do is that's going to update your drivers and also do a Windows update on your PC. So you're definitely going to want to let this run. Once it runs, it could require a restart of your PC, but in most cases, it more than likely will. Sometimes it won't. It all just depends on the update, how big the update is. So right now we're at 94. So see right here where it says restart now. I'm going to go, okay, if you get this little pop-up message and you don't want to restart your PC right away, just click not now and close that page out and close that page out. And voila, there you go, guys. For everyone who doesn't know much about computers, follow those steps very closely because I just pretty much showed you guys exactly how to do this. I've made other videos a little while back, so it's something you definitely do want to do there. So once you do that, you should be good to go. So after you restart your PC, once you go back and well, actually, it would pop up right down here. You want to click that and restart your PC. So once you once you do a PC, so once you reboot your PC, what that's going to do is that's going to initialize all the other updates. That's going to install everything all at one time. So your computer is probably going to shut off at least a couple times in between. So after the updates have been completed, you should be all set. You should be good to go. Be sure to keep your computer on and plugged in at the same time, because if you unplug your computer, if you have a desktop, definitely keep your computer plugged in, because that's one update that you really don't want to you don't want to intercept those type of updates, because that could potentially cause issues for your computer. So definitely keep your PC plugged in while doing these updates. After the updates have been finalized and everything's complete, just go ahead and opt out of that page and you're all set. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that I had just mentioned, please feel free to drop a comment over here in the chat, or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. Let me know what your experience with that is. Hopefully that is satisfactory for you guys. because I'm definitely looking forward to making more videos and increasing my PC tech and stuff on here as well. So again, I'm going to try to do my best. And if you guys do have questions, I will try to answer those to the best of my ability. I'm very able minded. I know exactly what it is that I'm doing on my computer. So if you guys actually do have questions about something that you're not too sure about, feel free to hit me up here, or you guys can also follow me on my Discord channel, Dead Shadow 79. Send me a friend request there. I'll definitely follow you guys back. If you guys do have questions about anything specifically, I will try to get, will answer your questions in which the order they were all received in. So therefore, I'm not actually trying, therefore, I'm not skipping over somebody and leaving a direct question unanswered. That's not me. I like to try to answer everybody's questions as much as I possibly can, and hopefully give everybody a really good, really good satisfactory on that behalf. And hopefully everybody's day will be a lot brighter. But instead of actually having to hire a technician to do that, if they were to spend 4 hours there, $30 multiplied by 4, that's $120. 30, 60, 90, 120. Yeah. That racks up pretty fast, guys. So I'm just doing this on the stream. So therefore, that saves you guys time, that saves you money, that saves you a lot of other stuff, far few and in between. Because again, like I said, I went to school for computers, so this is not exactly my first song and dance that I've had with a PC. So I will definitely show you guys my credentials. Again, that was me from a few years ago, guys. This is what I went to school for, IT support specialist. And that badge is real because this little thing right here is what basically opened the doors. I didn't go to a public school, I went to a private school. So it's very simple. I mean, once you get to understanding your computer and get to knowing what files to run and different things, you can also check out other YouTube videos. Those will also help you out as well. Hopefully they do. So hopefully that right there will actually get you to understand your computer a lot better and be able to maneuver around through certain files. So therefore, something like this does happen again in the near future, which I'm not wishing that on anyone. But if something like this does happen again in the near future, you guys will already know exactly what to do and how to fix the problem and how to diagnose it and troubleshooting if it requires it. So definitely, definitely get to know your computer, because you could have a lot of files in the background running all at one time. From the time you start your PC up to the time you shut your PC down, a lot of those folders, when you go to shut down your PC, those files are going to standby mode. So there you go. Again, hopefully this does help you guys out quite a bit. And if it does, leave a like, smash that heart button, subscribe to the channel for more content if this is something that you would like to know more about. And as of all coffee club members, memberships are in fact free at no cost to you. If you would like to become part of the coffee club here on the channel, just let's get a hashtag in the chats, coffee, and I will officially make you a member of the coffee club. So again, hopefully all that does help you. Hopefully this does help you guys out immensely. Um, if if by chance you do have any other further questions or comments, concerns, anything, let's keep all comments respectful. Let's please be respectful when it comes to comments and stuff like that. Not only to myself, but my moderators and my other viewers, because I don't really I don't like negativity on my channel, guys. I'm trying to keep everything positive and trying to keep everything well secured. So again, I definitely do want to thank you guys for your understanding and so forth. Because I definitely do enjoy making these type of videos for you guys. So if anybody has any questions about anything about their PC, feel free to let me know. And if you guys have missed it, if you guys have actually missed the stream more towards the end, all is welcome as well. If you guys have in fact viewed my channel, let's get some comments down below in the comment section. Let me know how many people has actually seen this channel, because this actually does, because without commentary it's kind of hard to determine who's checking out my channel and who's not. So let me know in the chat, or let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about everything that I just mentioned here. If you guys have any questions, if you guys would like to know how to run an A/B test, fantastic. I can walk you through the steps of that as well. You can check your firewall. You can also check your proxy and all that stuff. So if you guys need help with that, I can definitely help you all with that as well. So hopefully that's not really too much for someone to absorb all in one day. But if it is, I will take my time and I will properly guide you through the steps, show you where to go, how to get there, what to do, this, that, and the other. And hopefully this becomes a better experience for you guys, and hopefully this does resolve any type of issues that you may have with your computer. Now if your computer is not now if you're trying to reset your computer and you're getting an error message, press down and hold your left shift key, pull up your start, go to your start button, which is that Windows icon, that blue box with the cross in the middle of it. Click on that, go to your power options, go one up, press down and hold your left shift key, and reboot your PC. And as your PC is shutting down and getting ready to reboot, definitely make sure that you have your finger consistently on the left shift key until you see a blue screen indicator. Once you see the blue screen indicator, you should have a list of 5 different options to choose from. Once you pull up the 5 different once you see the 5 different options over in the top left-hand side of your screen, go down to troubleshoot. Then once you go to troubleshoot, go to where it says reset this PC. But you don't actually have to reset your PC. Always use that as a last resort. And what I mean by that is there is a way to fix any type of issues, that any occurring issues that you have on your computer without even having to do a factory reset. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. So here, I'm going to click here, go up here to my settings, click here. Then once I go into my settings, which is at top left hand side of the screen, go to where it says system. Now, once you see where it says system, you're going to have a whole page like this right here. You're going to have desktop, BPU, whatever the rest of this is. Scroll down to the bottom till you see recovery. Once you see recovery, you're going to come up here to the second one from the far top. It is going to say fix problems using Windows Update. So once you click reinstall now, what you're doing right there is you're basically reinstalling your operating system. So if you're having any type of technical errors or so if you have any type of technical errors with the new fresh up-to-date operating system, that should alleviate any type of minor discrepancy that you're having. But when you click on the reinstall now, you're going to see a blue box pop up. Just click OK and let your computer do the rest. Because once that does that, it's going to sign you out. But once your computer restarts, you're probably going to have a few updates in between. So your computer might. So it's very well possible that your computer's more than likely going to shut down a few times in between. So it's going to restart a couple times. Then after that is all said and done, once it goes back to your home screen, enter your password, enter, bam, you're good to go. So again, if you guys do have any questions, any comments or concerns about how to do so, if you're still having issues with your computer, then when you do a factory reset, just make sure that you have everything backed up before you decide to factory reset your PC. So once you back everything up, that's going to go directly into your OneDrive, which is basically your cloud for Windows. You don't want to go to your local reinstall. Go up to Cloud Save or Cloud Storage. Click on that, and all your stuff that you basically got there will reappear back into your PC. No problem. So if you guys are in fact still having issues with that, then it would sound to me like you might have something internally. You might have something going on with some of your internals. Maybe something's not tight enough, or maybe you might be short on disk space in your hard drive. Definitely do check your hard drive for your for your space in your hard drive. You definitely want to make sure that you have plenty of space in your hard drive, which I'm sure once you back everything up, that'll basically go into your cloud drive. So that would be OneDrive. That's for a Microsoft PC. Now, if you're on Xbox, that probably will not apply to you because OneDrive. Yeah, I mean, you could try to download OneDrive, but I'm not sure how much space you're going to have. But once you actually get that for your PC, you're probably going to start out with at least 1 terabyte, which is 1,000 gigabytes. So definitely do keep that in mind. And if something is not resonating with you too well, then oh, sorry guys, I got a real bad back itch. But if something is not functioning accurately, then you might have something going on inside your computer. Because a lot of your stuff because when you get a computer, everything is set at it's basically set at its defaults. So you can actually customize from defaults and so forth. You can customize your whole entire output, your taskbar, your fonts, and everything else. Imaging, you can basically make a few simple modifications to that, and it's not really going to affect your PC at all, or at least it should. But now, if you guys are on something else like a MacBook and so forth, definitely, if your computer is still under warranty and if you're having issues with your computer and it's still under warranty, contact the company or corporation that you bought the computer from. They'll send you a box. You just ship it out. They'll fix it. They'll ship it back to you at no additional cost to you. Because with it under warranty, they have to honor that because there's laws that say that they do have to honor it. So if you guys do have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything specifically, feel free to let me know either way. Let me know in chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are, and definitely let me know if this, in fact, does help you out. If it does, fantastic. I'm definitely glad that I could be an assistance to you guys because I did, in fact, go to school for computers. And before I went to school for computers, I was basically learning a computer inside and out. So there you go. If this does, in fact, help you all out, let me know in the chats or let me know either way. Let's get a thumbs up. Let's get a hashtag 2 thumbs up in the chats or down below in the comment section. But definitely with your internet, first thing is first, check your connections. Make sure all your connections are snug and very secure. And make sure that you have a good signal. So again, like I said, I hope everything works out for you. If it does, that's awesome. I'm glad I can actually help y'all. So anyway, you can also run a you can also check your drivers or check your hard drive for errors and stuff like that. If you guys have no idea how to do that, I can show you here. It's very simple. It's probably not going to take very much time at all. So first thing is first, I'm going to shrink down this image here. I'm going to go up here to my recycling bin at the top left corner of my PC. Double left click. I'm going to come down to where it says this PC. Click here. This, if you see a hard drive with a padlock and a Windows icon, that is your main hard drive. So I'm going to left click to highlight, scroll down to properties. And once this page here opens up, you're going to want to go over here to tools. Once you go to tools, this option will check your disk. This option will check your driver for system errors. So you definitely do want to check that. Okay. Now it says about 1 minute. If it says about or estimated time, that is just the configs of your computer. So that's basically where that boils down to. So it says 6 minutes remaining, about 6 minutes. Look at that, already done. So don't ever go by that loading bar. So once you're done there, go down here to optimize. Click on that. This right here is running the C drive, which is a solid state drive. Never run needs optimization, so I'm going to go ahead and optimize that. This should take about 30 to 45 seconds. Once you've completed that, just go ahead and close everything out. And therefore, when you do something like this, it's going to scan your whole entire hard drive for any type of systematic errors. You definitely do want to optimize that. Very seldomly, but definitely do try to keep that up to date as much as you possibly can, because this will actually help with your computer as well. So future reference, if something does happen and you do have a hard drive error message, you should be able to fix that just right there on your PC. So when you optimize it, what you're doing is you're defragmenting different files and folders that's stored in your hard drive. So once you do that, you should be good to go. Like I said, once you run that check, it should take anywhere from 30 to 45 seconds, roughly estimated. So that may not be the exact accurate time, depending on your computer's configurations and how consistent your computer is with running all that information. So there you go, guys. I definitely hope this does, in fact, help you all out. If it does, fantastic. Let me know either way. And hopefully, just hopefully, that resolves your issues. If it does, keep in touch. Hit me up in the chats. Let me know if that does, in fact, help you guys out, or let me know right down below in the comment section. Let me know what your experience with that was, from a 0 to a 5-star. Nothing too serious. But let me know exactly what your general experience was with that, and we'll definitely go from there. So I'm going to try to keep this short tonight, guys. I'm going to try to keep it like right around 9. So I got about 9 more minutes to go. Or actually 8 more. Yeah, 9 more minutes to go. And I will be back again Tuesday, same time, same place. I can't even speak tonight, guys. That's pretty bad. Same time, same place, same studio. So if this does help you out, let's get a hashtag in the chats, or let's get a hashtag in the comment. 2 thumbs up. Let me know what your experience was with that, from a 0 to a 5-star rating. If it does help you, fantastic. If it doesn't, I will figure out a way to try. I'll look for more options, and I'll get back with you on that. So I will stick with you until this little computer, until your PC's debacle comes to a rough end. So once that does come to a rough end, I will definitely, you could just let me know either way. And let's get this ball rolling, guys. So again, I definitely do want to thank you guys for coming to hang out here on the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, haven't yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. Be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications, because you never know exactly what I'm going to be coming up with on the next available live stream. And also, as an additional bonus to that, you'll also be notified each and every single time I get ready to live stream, although I do upload videos 3 times a week. And again, that's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I should probably make longer videos, but it depends on how many people I have in chat. Depends on how long I stay on. So, as always, guys, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.